kiti, utapewa nini? Ayayaya weruya wayo, wayata. Karibu kiti, utapewa nini? Hey, you guys. Shout out to Yemi Alade and Sauti Soul. That's one of my favorite songs. And yes, I know it's an old song, but I don't care. Okay? It's about my country, so I'm gonna be proudly African. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so welcome to my channel. My name is Wakenya, aka Kenyan Hippie. If you're a new subscriber or you just found this channel, thank you so much for clicking. I hope you will subscribe and like and stick around with us, the fam bam. If you are a returning subscriber, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much, my flower fam. I love y'all. So we are gonna be talking about good tattoos versus bad tattoos. And before I go into that, actually, I want to send out some positive vibes out there into the universe. There's a lot going on right now in the world, but we shall be fine. This too shall pass. We don't know when it shall pass, but we need to hang in there, guys. Trust me, I know it's hard. I know it's affecting everyone. It's crazy how it's affecting everyone, but we will get through this. Okay, so I posted a question on my Instagram stories I think a week ago or so. If you want to be participating, you need to check out my Instagram. It's gonna be right here below this video if you want to participate in the questions and kind of send in your answers and stuff. So I'm gonna read out some responses that I got, which were very amazing responses. Thank you guys for participating in that. Miss _ Anna _ D, if I may ask, what are the challenges you face being a tattooed lady? That's another video. I'll probably make the next one will be about that. Mary Koi says skin color, I guess not quite, but however, that's a good point. But I'll get into how skin color and skin tones come into tattooing, because again, as you know, and you could guess this, is tattooing darker skin tones and tattooing paler skin tones takes two different techniques. They're completely different techniques if you want to look good. Heisenberg _ Black said uniqueness, art, meaning, ink, location. Those are very good points, by the way. Thank you for bringing those in. Clate _ Waki said one that's perfectly / accurately done and isn't regrettable. Good point. Yes, good point there. Noni Chat 254 says name of the angel you carried for 9 months. Basically your child. That comes again, this is the significance of a tattoo, and I'm going to get into that because that's a different video altogether. Basically, I'm trying to say, for a tattoo to be good, it does not have to have significance. It's more to do with the execution of the actual tattooing, the artwork, the artist, their experience, and how they execute the tattoo on your skin. But those are all video ideas, so thank you guys. I'm _ the handler says combining clients' ability to verbalize what they want and the artist's creativity. Yes, that definitely goes into making a good tattoo. Vineyard Diary says what makes a good tattoo is your why. Basically, he's saying that sorry, I'm not sure, I can't see from here, but basically the significance behind your tattoo, which again we'll get into another time. Geldo Frank says crispy lines, dope designs. The list is long. Hashtag #1 crash. Oh, thank you, Frank. Siad Bare O2. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that pronunciation. One that has meaning, not just how cool it looks. We'll look into that. We'll go into that later as well. Miss _ Anas _ D says, if I may ask, what are the challenges you face being a tattooed lady? Get into that as well, and I think I already said that one. I'm sorry I repeated that one. Attention to detail, that came from Barire 109. Yes, that is really a factor. Mayak, okay, Maqurein. I'm sorry to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm gonna butcher it. Until you do it, then you love it or hate it, kind of deal. Yes, unfortunately, sometimes that's the thing with a tattoo. Until you get it, you don't know how you feel about it, especially with your first tattoo. That's why I encourage people to start small. So in case you don't like it, at least it's small. You know, you don't know how to get a huge back piece and you're like, ah! You know, tattoo regret is a thing. that'll be another separate video altogether. Jaramba underscore official says the meaning behind it, that also comes under significance, which we will address in another video. Specific says the beautiful soul wearing the tattoo. Oh, that's a good way of thinking. What makes a tattoo good is the person wearing the tattoo. Vivian says when the artist executes just what the client envisioned, that is definitely a thing. If you can conceptualize something and communicate that to your artist and they give you exactly what you wanted, there's no better feeling. It's just like, yes, I have this all the time with my artist. Sometimes I'll even hug him. I'm like, dude, yes, because I get so excited. It's like, sometimes I'll even, so I draw, right, like for fun. I'll draw something on my skin. I'll be like, I want that, something looks kind of like that, but obviously make it look better. And then what he executes is so completely mind-blowing. I'm just like, ah. So yeah, that's, yes, girl, I'm with you there. Risky underscore, let me see, Kyle 18, you said consistent saturation on the tattoo. Very good factor, very good point, thank you. Yes, that is true. Lulu underscore Sophie, meaning to the person who wants it should be significant. That again comes under meanings and significance of tattoos, which I'll address in a completely different video. Anna underscore DeRosa 91, being made by a professional tattoo artist. Yes, you want to stick with a professional artist, guys. Just trust me on this, okay? Just trust me on this. I'm just telling you from experience, okay? Dodd underscore high says detail and longevity in terms of the shading work. Yes, my guy. Yes. And Ajoa underscore Swiss says, I think it's the art. The art needs to be neat and clear. Yes, all those are very correct with you guys. Thank you for sending those in. I loved your responses. So I'm going to dive into this now. I should mention it's a 2-part series because there's a lot to cover. You would think it won't be so much, but there is a lot that goes into good tattoos. So I'm going to do this in 2 parts. It'll be part 1, be part 2 down the line. So we'll start with number 1. What makes a good tattoo? Line work. Okay, lines should be crisp and strong and not wonky or shaky or unclear. Wonky lines are a very huge indication of an inexperienced artist. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm going to insert a picture right here somewhere in this area. You guys can just, it's literally, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Okay, a visual aid to help you understand the concept. So this one is like, they're both hand tattoos. And you can tell one was thought through, a professional artist did it. It looks good. The other one is like cringeworthy. Okay. Second tattoo is like a dinosaur situation. It's not like as bad as the first one, but it's still, you can tell the lines are a bit shaky. Someone was like going like this. Maybe they're inexperienced or they're very new. You never know. And then the one it's compared, you'll see the next one. You'll see the difference. Number 2 makes a good tattoo, legibility. Basically, how visible or clear is your tattoo? Is it something that's so illegible someone has to squint to see what it is? Someone should be able to look at your tattoo and see what it is or what it says, especially when it comes to script tattoos. And I'll insert something right here for you to see the difference. A script tattoo should not be something that you like, you know what I'm saying? So I do have a few script tattoos. I love script tattoos. I love getting them in different languages because I am multilingual. That's beside the point. I love French. I love Arabic. So because I think it's very, very beautiful. Mostly Arabic. Arabic is Arabic. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. So I have this script tattoo right here. It's pretty. It's pretty clear. It's pretty big. We'll get into the meanings of my tattoos down the line. I think you guys would be very curious to find out. And also this, again, it's a smaller size, but it's still legible, right? I've run into a few Arabic speakers and they know what my tattoos mean, and that gives me kind of confidence. It's like, which, by the way, speaking of which, if you're gonna get a tattoo, this is like a sideline, it's not part of the video, but if you're gonna get a tattoo in a different language that you are not a native of, please do your research, consult with professionals, consult with the actual speakers of the language. make sure it means what you think it means, because we all know the stories about the Chinese tattoos, and it's like, oh, it says courage. It's like, no, it means banana. You know what I'm saying? We don't want those because they are permanent. You know, I mean, you could get a little laser removed, but you know, let's not go there. Just do your research. That's all I'm saying. Do your research. It's a pain in the ass to have to do research, and don't just research on Google. Google helps, but sometimes Google Translate does a few of some like direct translations. And being a multilingual person, so my native language is, my first language is actually Kikuyu, which is a tribe back home in Kenya. But my second language is Swahili, and you know, and English. I kind of learned them together. Sometimes there's Google Translate, you put something in Swahili in Google Translate, and whatever comes out is like, that's not the way we say that, you know. Yes, it's Swahili, but it's not the way the natives would speak it, is what I'm trying to say. So make sure you speak to a native speaker before you get a tattoo. There's so many resources we have. You can even go on Fiverr and find an interpreter there. And I know this is not sponsored by Fiverr, I'm just throwing that out there. There are people who can interpret things for you, so you don't make a mistake that's costly and permanent. All right, guys? Yes, you're welcome for the tip, by the way. Okay, number 3 that makes a good tattoo. So we've done line work and legibility, right? Which is how clear the tattoo is. Number 3 is contrast. Contrast is the art of combining colors and using a variety of tones to make a tattoo seem multi-dimensional. What is multi-dimensional? It looks like it's jumping out of the skin. Trust me, you want that. If the tattoo has bad contrast, it'll appear flat and washed out. And to explain this, I'll just insert something right here to show you. It's like a night and day contrast. One of the tattoos is just like, I can barely see what's on it, so it doesn't even pass the legibility mark. But then also I can barely see what it's literally. It's just so, it's washed out. And the one next to it is so beautiful. You can see the dimensions in there. There's a lot of color, a lot of popping. The line work is just, it's, yes, okay. Number 4, you get what you pay for. Can we just price versus quality? You guys have, I'm sure you've heard this saying of cheap is expensive. That applies to tattoos as well. Now, this is not to say there aren't good tattoo artists who charge cheaper than others, because again, pricing is one of those things. It depends on where the tattoo artist lives. It depends on the kind of style they do. Because I know for a fact that portrait tattoos, those ones are, they're a pain in the ass. They take a long time to execute. They have a lot more detail. Those ones will always be more expensive than, say, a traditional tattoo, like a rose, a traditional rose. So you expect the price range to be very, very, very varied. But at the same time, you know, if someone tells you, I'm gonna do a tattoo for you for $20 in my basement, I'm having a tattoo party, you probably do not want to go there. I'm just saying, okay, take it from me. The other downside of that, of, you know, cheap versus expensive, or not expensive, you know, cheap versus reasonable, let's say reasonable right now, right, because it doesn't have to be expensive to be good either, is that if you go to a tattoo artist that's not reputable, you could get an infection. You know, and trust me, tattoo gets infected, you're gonna have to go to the doctor. There's the whole antibiotic situation, and then it's gonna get ruined. You might scar permanently. It's terrible. Just go to a reputable tattoo artist who works out of a shop, a clean shop, okay, that is by health standards doing very well, okay, and certified. So I'm gonna put some side by side examples right here. One of them is a portrait tattoo. Portrait. Okay, portrait. There's you guys will see why I'm scuffing. It's like a whole, yeah. One was drawn by, I don't know who, God rest, I don't know, bless their heart. And the other one is like, you can tell the difference, okay? The next I'll be putting up here is an American traditional tattoo. You guys can just, there's like a rose drawing, and there's an actual rose tattoo with a line work, and it's good. It's good. Last but not least, healing. The way a tattoo heals will determine how it comes out in the long run, right? The healing process, depending on the aftercare you use, technique used by the artist, For example, if you had a very heavy-handed tattoo artist and you dug into your skin, you're very likely to scar. And with our skin tone, as darker people, people of color, our skin just naturally tends to scar more. The same way our skin tends to be hyperpigmented after we break out. It's the same concept. We have very sensitive skin. So if you get someone who's gonna dig into your skin with that needle, you're gonna end up, with a raised scar. And of course, improper aftercare. If you don't take care of your tattoo properly and follow your tattoo artist's instructions to not use petroleum jelly to heal your tattoos, because you're gonna ruin them. You know, if you don't moisturize, if you don't take care of your tattoo, if you go swimming, then after you get a tattoo, then you're asking for trouble. It's gonna be ruined. And it's not the artist's fault, it's your fault for not taking care of your tattoo, right? So I'm gonna be linking a video below to a lady named Lauren. She is an amazing, amazing, amazing tattoo enthusiast. A lot of what I've learned about tattoos, I learned from her. This video is actually a very funny video. See more about bad tattoos, and it's actually, she got the content from Reddit, I believe. Basically, hope you enjoy the video because she's amazing. She's an amazing human being. So thank you, Lauren, for being you. And that will basically wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section, where we shall remember to be kind to each other, and not just there but also just in real life, right? Because we're good people. Yes, we're all just tattoo lovers, tattoo enthusiasts. We just want to learn more about this. Again, if it's your first time clicking on my video, I thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and also please remember to hit the little notification ding ding bell, so that basically you'll get a notification every time I put up a new video. You will get an email or something letting you know that, hey, Kenyan Hippie put something up. So don't forget to hit that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit of something in this video. I hope you learned a bit more about tattooing and good tattoos and bad tattoos. Stay safe. I love you all. Wakenya out. Kenyan Hippie. Mwah.